I don't think we really understand the impact of technology on our brain, and I think it's draining us a lot more than we're aware of. And if you're using it all day long, looking, texting, communicating, you're going to definitely burn out.
Like everything else your doctor will tell you, all good things still have to come in moderation, and technology is no exception. You've got to turn it off, you've got to unplug. It's just like everything else, too much of a good thing can be bad.
Tech can make you happy or tech can make you sad, depending how you use it. It can be good or bad, so don't let tech be the boss of you. Be the boss of it instead.
Stay versatile.
I'm guilty too when it comes to using technology each and every day of my life. You know, sometimes I come home from an 8-hour shift and I go right into my social media for another 3 hours, then another 4 hours on the computer surfing the web, and I did not get anything done.
The clicking brain looks very different from the non-clicking brain. And yes, the clicking brain can have lots of positives. You've got a lot of dopamine getting stimulated, you get oxytocin stimulated, but there's also a tendency to stay on the surface and get another squirt of all that good stuff and not go deep.
I think so many people are used to and addicted to getting the immediate gratification that they have to go on social media every 5 minutes and check it and see what's new and be up on top of everything.
And I think there's a certain degree of instant gratification that always comes with the internet and being able to, rapidly learn about something. Being able to ask Google a question wasn't something we could ever do until last 10 years, 15 years ago.
The other way to use your brain is to focus on one thing at a time. And it engages in a different way. And oftentimes you can get deeper into thought, deeper into contemplation, deeper into your own creative, artistic space.
The non-clicking brain is doing what it's designed to do and is looking at different things one at a time and in depth. So it's a much more natural state. So people are more likely to feel good and feel positive over sustained periods of time wherein they're in those sorts of states. Also, those states foster more creativity and deep connection with other people rather than staying on the surface.
I think one of the things that we're seeing in this generation that's always plugged in is you'll see a group of teenagers or adolescents that are all in a room to play together, and they're actually all just on their phone. No one's talking to each other, no one's sharing, no one's learning how to be in a group. The social interaction alone is transforming like crazy in our society.
If people aren't addicted, then it's no problem, and they're happy to have a break from their cell phone and that fast stimuli. But there's many people that are addicted, and when you take a substance away from an addict, whatever the substance is, you see particular behaviors, which is you see anxiety, you see concern, you see overfocus on that device or substance that they're missing, and a lot of time and effort into how they're going to get it back.
We're living in an era where change is so rapid that it's requiring a whole different skill set to effectively manage technology in our lives and keep it balanced and keep it relevant to us in a way that makes us happy instead of makes it kind of a shackle and an obstacle in our world.
Since technology is changing so rapidly, one now has to be committed to constant change. And that's easier when you're young. As you get older, it gets more and more difficult. But if you're not constantly changing, you're going to be left behind. So it's very important to get comfortable with technology and to try to incorporate into your life in ways that work for you and to stay away from the ways that don't work for you.
But technology plays a big impact on your basically daily emotions, as well as even just, your outlook on things in life. If I watch everyday guns and violence and drugs, I'll be honest, I'm gonna be that person who wants guns, violence, and drugs because that's what I'm surrounding myself with.